August 24th, 1814. The War of 1812 had reached the American capital. After crushing American militia and regulars at the Battle of Bladensburg, British forces advanced toward Washington City under the oppressive summer heat. These were not inexperienced troops. Many were hardened veterans of the Napoleonic Wars who had fought against Napoleon in Spain and across Europe. British infantry marched in disciplined columns wearing scarlet red coats, white leather crossbelts, and tall black Belgic shakos. They carried Brown Bess flintlock muskets fitted with long steel bayonets, while officers rode alongside them with polished swords and pistols. Royal Marines and Royal Navy sailors marched beside the army, armed with muskets, cutlasses, boarding axes, and pistols. Leading the expedition were Major General Robert Ross and Rear Admiral George Cockburn, whose raids along the Chesapeake Bay had already terrorized the region. Washington City quickly descended into panic. Civilians fled through muddy streets carrying furniture, documents, and valuables, while President James Madison and members of the government escaped before the British arrived. The young capital was still unfinished and poorly defended. The British entered the city as evening approached. Their mission was retaliation for the American burning of York in Upper Canada the previous year. Orders were given to destroy government buildings and military facilities, not the entire city itself. British soldiers first targeted the Capitol building. Furniture, books, and curtains were piled together before torches were thrown into the chambers of Congress. Flames soon engulfed the structure as thick black smoke rose into the night sky. The president's house was next. A dinner prepared for Madison reportedly still sat untouched inside. British officers briefly ate some of the abandoned food before the mansion was set ablaze. Soon the White House burned fiercely, its flames visible across Washington. The Treasury, War Department, and military depots were also destroyed as the Capitol became an inferno of smoke, sparks, and collapsing buildings. Civilians watched helplessly while British redcoats moved through the firelit streets. Then, during the night, a violent thunderstorm struck the city. Heavy rain and powerful winds extinguished many of the fires and forced the British to withdraw soon afterward. By morning, much of Washington lay blackened and ruined. The burning of the American Capitol became one of the most shocking and humiliating events of the War of 1812, leaving a scar on the young United States that would not soon be forgotten.